If something is bothering you, then you have to say it. You have to be courageous enough to say it. You don't have to feel like you're a burden, and you have to speak up, dear. You have to speak up. It's natural. It's a good thing if you talk about your problems, if you talk about your situation, if you talk about what you think. And if something is bothering you, you need someone is being rude to you, you have to tell it. You can't bottle up things, because that will get too much, and then you will explode. You can't bottle up things. You have to be able to talk about what's bothering you and what you feel like is on your mind. Like that leads us to a root cause, which is shame. It's probably shame. You're ashamed of yourself. You are ashamed of your needs and your desires, and that is a bad thing. Trust me, I know. It is not a good thing to be ashamed of yourself, but that could be a reason why you are not comfortable sharing your thoughts with other people. That's why you feel like you're a burden, because you are like not confident about yourself. Of course, you need to be confident. Like, that's the easiest thing to say that, right? But it's a hard thing to do. Let's just say that you have to accept yourself, and first thing that could help you with that is if you're comfortable enough to share what's in your mind, because you're not going to second guess yourself that my thought is stupid, or that my thought is complete nonsense, or my thought is awkward or weird, or no one can ever no, that's not how it works. Your thoughts are good, and your thoughts are valuable, and your thoughts are cool. But I want to talk about another thing in connection with this one, because that also occurred to me. You know, like how there's like safe places, and they're like safe people that you're comfortable sharing your feelings and your thoughts to. Of course, there should be. I'm sure that there are someone that you are comfortable sharing with your thoughts and your deepest feelings, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing that you have the super system like that. But also, you have to pay attention that while it's okay to ask for help, and while it's okay to tell your feelings to other people, because they will validate you and they help you get through your emotional issues and your bad situation and your trauma and your negative thinking. It's important as well that you also be there for yourself, that you don't judge yourself, you don't think negatively about yourself, negative thinking. Yeah. Because it's something that I experienced, that I would get dependent on people who are validating my feelings, and I couldn't feel good without that, honestly. I am just so dependent. I got so dependent on people validating my feelings and helping me in these bad situations. So I felt so alone, and I felt real bad about myself. that the only way for me to feel better was by having someone there for me who gives me emotional support and yeah, acceptance, attention, care. Yeah. And when that happened, I felt confident and I felt good about myself, but I constantly needed it. And when it didn't happen continuously, when it didn't happen continuously, I was feeling like, I'm slipping back into negative thinking. I was slipping back into negative thinking. So it's important for you to have your own set of coping mechanisms for situations like that, when you like doubt yourself, or when you feel like your emotions are slipping, or when you feel like I'm not good enough. You have to, or if you just feel like oh my god, people might think that about me. Even if that happens, or like if you think that people might think something bad about you, that's just your that's just maybe your perception, but that's just your thought. Okay, that's just your thought, that's not reality. And in those situations, you need to have coping mechanisms to deal with this stress. One thing is good to go to a friend and talk about that and feel better because they're emotional support, but you need to have more coping mechanisms so you're not dependent solely on your friend, because that's can be too much or draining for them. You can't expect them to be there for you 24/7. That's what I'm getting at. You need to figure out some other ways that could help you deal with your emotional issues, not just turning to your friend and asking for help, because I'm sure that they are glad to help, but you can't demand them to be there for you 24/7. They give you as much as they are comfortable giving you, that as much emotional support, but you can't use their emotional support as something that you control, because it's them. They're people, they don't work like that. And don't be ashamed of yourself. Don't be ashamed of your needs and your desires. They are completely natural things, and I can't say that enough times. And also, you are good enough, and your thinking is good enough. You can solve your problems. You are capable, and you have all the knowledge that you need. And your judgment is perfect. So don't feel like you're not capable in a situation to deal with that, because you know what's the right thing to do, and you know what's the right thing to say. You just gotta do it. You just gotta hop out of that mental block and do what's right in that situation. And yeah, focus on the goal. You're smart enough. Trust yourself. And if you know that you're capable of things, you will feel more confident that I can do this. I'm good enough. I'm doing the stuff that I need to do. So you'll be more confident and you feel that you're valuable. Believe in yourself. Don't think that you can't do stuff. Think that you can. Don't think that I will fail. Think that I will succeed. And all that depends on whether you believe in yourself and whether you believe that you are capable of doing those things that you need to do. Got it? You will have a sense of capability. And that capability feeling will be behind everything that you do or you say. You will be assured of yourself that I can do stuff because I already did it another time. And also I trust myself that I'm able to do stuff. That I'm capable because of that capability feeling that you have. That trust you have in your capabilities. You know that you can do it. Don't stress and don't predict failure. Predict success for yourself. Because you know it that you can do it. Okay, that was our session for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not a therapist. I just talk about my own experience. Partly from therapy, of course, but partly from therapy, partly from thinking through my own stuff, and also from reading from the internet or from videos that I saw. It's hard to like separate things, what thing I get from where, because I always use the stuff the information that I get, I always use to cycle into my own thinking to apply it on my own issues and my own situation. So it's really hard to I get the information from there, but I use the mechanism to get the solution for my example. So it's basically my work with the help, and I'm sharing the solution, which is like my work in the end, my mental work with my own stuff. So yeah, it's a unique thing. Yeah, it's a very unique thing that I'm sharing with you guys. So you should be grateful for that. Yeah, if you like the video, then subscribe to my channel, please, and hit the notification bell that you will be notified about my next video. Hit like this video so it can reach more people. If you like the video and thought that it helped you, then give it a like so it can help more people. And tell me in the comments, what did you think about the things that I said today? Were they understandable? Were they clear? And if you have any questions about this, then tell me. But also, if you have another question about something not related to this, then also you can ask that as well. Of course, I will try to help. And just keep on working on yourself, and because change is possible. It's very, very possible. Change is very, very possible. You can get better. You can feel better. You can feel happy. You can feel much, much better. You can. I truly think that you can work, that you have a potential, and then you can improve your improve how you feel in your life and how you experience things in your life, and through that you'll be more successful in the things. I truly believe that you can be the best version of yourself. At least, no, you can be. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying everything is possible. Of course, because there are limitations, and you shouldn't judge yourself based on achievements. I'm saying that you can achieve satisfaction in the things that you want in your life by working hard in them, and then you can feel good about those things, and that's what will make you happy. And who knows, you can be very successful in what you want, but you still shouldn't make your worth dependent on your achievements, or I'm not gonna feel good unless I get this. You shouldn't be like that. You should feel like I did everything that I could, and I'm happy about myself, and I'm getting there. Its journey is important. I do what I like. Results shouldn't matter, because I know that I put in everything, and I know that my life is manageable the way it is. Then results shouldn't matter. Okay, I did an extra thing there. Okay. But yeah. So keep working hard, and I will be back with more good stuff.